Hey guys, let's talk about this Tapo Smart Remote Dimmer Switch. This is the Tapo S200D. I have here already unboxed and I'm gonna talk about the device and the setup. So here you see the button. It's pretty small, you can just use to press or double press, or you can also rotate. So you can control a light bulb, for example, from Tapo, or you can control other devices. It's necessary to have this hub here, the H200, but it works with the H100, H500 as well. Okay, it comes here with the smart, the start guide. You see here is very easy to set up. You just need to remove the plastic so it powers up. Then use your cell phone to connect to the device, and here you can just test by pressing the buttons, right? And then you can use the wall plate and secure it in place. Super simple. Comes with everything. Here's the plate. So here is the smart remote switch, and here is the plate. You can just remove this, put it on a wall, and here is magnetic, so you can just use like this. Super simple. Okay. And here also comes with some labels that you can use to identify the Tapo Smart Remote Dimmer Switch. Okay. You see here, for example, that I have this Tapo Smart Plug. So basically I can use this Smart Remote Dimmer Switch to send a command to this Smart Plug. Or I can use something like this. Let me just grab here this one. You see, this is a smart Wi-Fi light switch as well. So I have this working already in different locations here at my home. So basically I can just program this smart remote dimmer switch to control the light switches. So you can turn on and turn off the lights, or you can use smart bulbs, for example, which I don't have here, but I can control using here the smart plug, right? Here I have also a Tapo camera. I can also control from this device if I want to, with presets to different locations, and it's pretty easy to use. Come here also the stickers and the screws that you can use to put everything working, everything in place, right? Let me just come here with my cell phone so I can show you how it works. There we go. So basically here I have the Tapo app. So if you don't have a Tapo app, you just need to come to the App Store and download the Tapo app. Then you can just register your email and you can log in with your account. So here you see that I have one Tapo S200 already working with the single tap, right? So let's just set up this one so see how easy it is. So I just need to remove here the plastic. There we go. And then you see that starts flashing, right? I just come here to the Tapo app and I'm gonna add a new device. So I come here, add a device. There we go. Now I need to select here that I have, let's see, switch and buttons. There we go. And this is the Tapo S200D. And it needs to connect to a hub, right? So I have the hub already here. So I go and select this one. Next. Check the LED, it's flashing here. So I'm good to go. And now the smart remote dimmer switch is going to connect to the Tapo Smart Hub. There we go. There's this illustration that shows that's working. There we go. It's working with Alexa already. You see Alexa also found this in the network. And I just need to name the device here. Let me just put that way and put here number 2 because it's the second one that I have here, and just hit next. And here is at my office. I hit next again. I select an icon here for this one. Let me just select this one. Hit next. Check firmware. Sounds good. And I'm good to go. It's already here at my office. Okay. So now I just need to come here to the device and set it up. You see here that I can do device sharing and everything else. And I can also come here to the settings and do this double tap. I can just enable if I want to. Let me just come here, for example, and enable the double tap, right? Then I can come here to Smart Actions And from here, add a smart action. So this is already working. I'll just leave it like there, like here, right? So here's some automation. Then when something happens, that's the trigger. So the device here, that'll be here the Tapo S200, number 2. When I single tap, that'll be my trigger. Something's gonna happen, right? Here's the action. I'm gonna control one device, which will be here at my office, this Tapo smart plug. This one that I have just right here, okay? So I'm going to turn it on and turn off. So I can just use turn on and turn off, which means I press once, it turns on. I press again, it turns off. Okay, so let me just hit done and create. Here, give it a name. There we go. Hit save. And I'm good to go with this action. Let me just come here and see if it works. When I press it, you see the light turns on back there, right? Basically, I'm controlling the smart plug. So I press again, it turns off. And it's pretty fast, right? There we go, one more time. Then I can add another action here if I want to, let's say another automation. And here's when, the trigger again. The same device here, that'll be my S200D. When I double tap, done here, some action, control a device. So here I have at the office, I have my camera somewhere. There we go, the Tapo C615F. And I can enable privacy. I can turn off tracking. I can control the pan and tilt. I'm just here, come here to pan and tilt control. And I can rotate to the viewpoint number 3, for example. Okay, so I hit done. Done again. And create. So let me just put here PTZ and save. Right? Now I have another smart action here. So when I come here, double tap here. There we go. Now the camera is moving to the viewpoint, right? So it's just a question of doing the correct action here with the automation, right? So see, it works pretty fine. It's just a silly example with the camera because you just double tap in here to change the camera position, but it works anyway. You can do different things here, right? And if you have a lamp that you can control or a light bulb, you can also just use here to dimmer, and you can have whatever you want to work in that way, right? So I hope that helps. Basically, that's the review of this smart remote dimmer switch. I'll leave the link here in the description. You can get yours on Amazon. So leave your comments here, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I see you in the next one.